From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Mike Clevenger gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3.
Count
but if you
1-0.
can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time. Let's play some average baseball through 4 games. That is they split 3-2-0, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his home field.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's another 0-2. Didn't quite
Outside,
catch
that's
the
ball.
zone there. Ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Giro, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict away from the second. He's a pretty consistent umpire.
Just be considerate. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that. But then you can't give him away. You're going to stay east-west. You're going to pick one side.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. A wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
That's ball
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3.
3 balls, 2
Really
strikes.
close pitch.
3 and 2 now. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And
Nope,
we'll have
that's
the
ball
first
4.
base
Take
runner
your
of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He
swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. One count. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you pull the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here, get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 on this road trip. It's not going to be easy. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
And this will get through into right. He's aboard with a single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like. That long
This guy really needed that one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Out into right center. Well hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Benintendi ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
He beat it.
Safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start the new series.
Maddie, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes...
And that will score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. This is line to left of Redondo. There to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Nick Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the result he or his club have been looking for. Balanced throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 tweak. Leading off the inning, Alex Leading as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guys, typically the postseason comes into clearer focus around this time of year, but this division features a few teams jockeying for contention.
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, Dior. I think one of the things is you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good innings. I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top of this division.
All right, guys, here's the defensive lineup for the Chicago White Sox. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. It's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, holding Redondo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Wind up and the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. No
2 balls,
offer
1
on
strike,
that.
1 to
2
count.
balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey.
3 calls, and the inning is over. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win.
He can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play deep. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this.
Number 21 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Miguel. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches. He found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short out.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, he on to the post. They'll need him to get something going here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Correa, sometimes called Shohei, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes to the
Twins shortstop. 1-2.
Misses.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box.
Second base.
Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Darren Obradovich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of his own there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, you could have some problems.
Another 1-2 delivery. This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to play in scoring position return. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, inside.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Correa stands at second with 2 gone. So
We
a
got
full
3
count
and
now.
2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another full count offering on its way.
Ball 4, that's
and
up.
this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The right fielder, number 13.
Now in the box,
Shorty
Holt. He drew a walk his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches are
1 ball, 1
certainly
strike.
not waiting.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And Blunt flipped for 1. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew.
Fastball just misses.
Count
That's ball
1-0.
1. He takes it to the opposite field. And deep to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means batting next to be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Count moves to a
1 and
ball
2.
and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be weary of that right there and take full side away. That'll keep you in the first step. The only way to do execute that base there on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Oberdahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Brandon Drury will get the net. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2, and he misses there. 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single. Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Vaughn has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. Always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying. We've seen him deliver, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox strand. And Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Alex Healy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Buxton on at first, nobody out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0, here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robert on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the run. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting a spot, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Williams. He's 0-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Williams is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Grounded back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. One away now. Jonathan Lucas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And they'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's
1-0.
not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Ball two.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
3-1 to him now. Full count now. And there's the give. Here's the payoff pitch. Full count still. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they get swinging pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1. Swung on and grounded foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That's a ball.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he takes strike 3 balls on the fastball. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darren Obradovich. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up totals for the Twins to this point.
2 balls, no
Fastball
strikes.
misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Williams. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong. He's able to miss it for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the third base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's amazing.
Count 1-0.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. It was a walk in his last trip. Second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide
Nope,
open.
that's a ball.
Credit the batter right there.
Ball
Nice
1, no
piece of
strike.
hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. This is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and he pops him up.
Infield
On the
fly,
infield,
batters
and
out,
the infield
it's
fly
fair.
rule will be in effect here. Firing for 2. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2-1 offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And that throw into center field. Base hit. The relay. Too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, they're only going to keep this guy down for a while. That's the ebb and flow to the base. The bottom line is this guy has bat to ball. You knew he was going to get out of him.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. W, the runner at third. Buxton on at second with 2 down. Here's
One ball,
This is
one strike.
high. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
In for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Popped him up. Number 21 is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
That's in.
Good stuff,
Ball
Heidi.
2.
Thanks. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
That's a
Ball 1. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to center field and get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. I'll sit that one out of here, but he'll take the double anyway.
Luis Robert comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Nope.
Ball and strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Ball that's upstairs.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart.
Nope. That's upstairs.
He loses
Ball
him
4.
on ball 4. So striding in, Brendan Rowe. But he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And even 1-1 count to Brendan
1-1.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count.
1 for
called
count.
strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox will strand 3. Still in Middleton takes over the start of the 6th inning of the battle. Riding in once again, Royce Smoke will lead things off here in this one-run contest. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Middleton is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
2-1 now. The 2-1.
That's
Looked
ball
at
3.
for ball 3.
The count
Well,
is 3 and
ball
1.
3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitters aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking for the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready, here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1 on the first, and they get them both. Delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And he gets him as he takes away a hit. Cole Hamels. And they're going to do pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Minnesota.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's hitless in 6 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch from the dumper.
Has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. There's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Now so coming to the plate, number 21. It's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Holt has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail 3-2. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well above
the letters with the fastball that time. The slider there gets a swing and miss. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Darren Obradovich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That ball is absolutely so a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it.
Into the box now. Swing and lift the ball fouled off the fly. Hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Drury loves it. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Shorty Holt. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Swing and a miss. The side and that will do it. Ready to go. Not only for the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. So digging in now, Miguel Hargan. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You
Ball
know that
one, no
old
strike.
slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton is after it, but he won't get to it. And this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And that misses inside 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Raises him. Strikeout looking. Digging in and looking for more. Michael Taylor. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, Rents and Mike shows they have
that ball went out.
So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hargan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here now the 2-2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. This one's down to third. To his plate. Two down. Down the middle for potential tying run. Robert. A single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Number 12 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Inside, ball one.
Lay off the fastball there, but it's 1 and 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now into the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out 3. Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That splinters as this is on the ground at first base. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning get a run here on 2 hits. Kyle Frick been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Leading
8th.
up for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
In on the hands of it
Counts
with the
1-0.
fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 and 2. Slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
We got a full count.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Fight them off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to left center field. Looking up his batting integrity. Unbeatable home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
look
Ball
at
one, no
ball
strike.
one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping
That's
out
ball
like
two.
this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
D-Rod.
2 balls and a strike. Well out in front of
Next
breaking
out, 2
ball
and 2.
there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stand in and try it again already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. Solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
Count 1-0.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. A 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Marcus trying to get there. 2-2 is looked at, and the
3
count
balls
moves
and 2
forward.
strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
D-Rod.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Vaughn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Andrew Miller trying to pitch at the fifth game in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way.
Whoa,
There's a
exercise.
two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Buxton has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Pitches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and
Count
away. He
0-2.
can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 4. No ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard in the ground.
No, he's in there.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent shot. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And a fastball for Miller as he
0-1.
jumps ahead, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slice hard and right. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Joe Kelly enters for Brooklyn to start the 9th inning as he tries to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball.
It's
1-2
1-2.
now. And it's fouled away. Pitch is popped up. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Into the hot snap for Carlos Correa. Hitting 3 at-bats for this team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
D-Rod.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now.
Outside, that's the ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the
Count
inside,
2-1.
thinking it might be coming again.
2 balls and a strike to count. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. See a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler at the front of the mound.
He got it.
He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Tried to get him to go back to the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slow little roller to third. Johan Duran enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 59. Johan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knee, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Robinson. And the throw is there to record the first down. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Duran, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Gives up the double. He's a great hitter. Now, he's just been right behind him and stay low in the middle of the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. And a pitch at 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Ruben will be next. Swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. The center field swinging. He tried to check the swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was bringing him up.
That's out.
Ball and no strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Count now a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The White Sox down to their last strike. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do with the time on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Twins get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Number 58 earns win number 4 on the season. Johan Duran strikes out the side to record the save, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Twins hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-3. The Tribe went deep 4 times as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-5. The Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-0.